Coconut shrimp. Coconut shrimp. Do you know I love coconut shrimp? That is like my fucking favorite. It's my motherfucking favorite fucking food, almost. Pretty much. Right next to steak. Very tender steak. It has to be very tender and succulent. I like lobster tail. I like scampies. I like Hawaiian stuff. Mediterranean type foods. Because they could be spicy or they could be sweet. Okay, but I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. This message is broadcast and sponsored by me. Okay. No, I'm pretty insane in my little bubble. I'm okay. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Now, this message is for the women, okay? And I want you guys to understand. I be talking to so many people, but I can't talk to everybody. Okay? Jesus Christ. This advice is for women, okay? But listen, intuition, how to know if you met the right man. Okay? Now, again, this is pertaining to women who are interested in trying to find the right man. And deep down inside, there is something called the intuition of a woman, which most of the time it don't work. It doesn't work for most women, okay? But there's two ways to figure out if a man is right for you, okay? The first thing is that there's a form of fear. There's something in your mind saying, okay, he's too strong, he's too, disciplined, or he got too many standards that you can't meet, okay? If you ever encounter, I'm telling you, listen to me, y'all women. If you ever encounter a man who's have all these standards, the more standards, the more quality the man is. Okay, and then you're going to have to sacrifice things for yourself. That is the type of man you should just sacrifice yourself for. Don't waste your time, okay? I'm telling you right now. If you want to know if a man is high quality, he puts his shit up front. And then when he puts it up front, you don't know how to analyze it because you didn't talk to anybody. Your intuition is telling you red flags. He's dangerous. He's a psychopath. And he's controlling. When you hear all that stuff, those are incorrect. Okay, all that stuff is wrong. If he's controlling, that means he's disciplined. He knows what he wants. And women always say, I want a man who's confident. Okay? If a man is overbearing, that means you have to be disciplined enough to handle that overbearingness. You don't need to take care of that man. Okay? Beta alphas you take care of. Those are fuck boys, okay? Lots of women love those pushers and shit, and those thugs and those petty lowlives, those attractive petty lowlives, okay? Infamous for many different things, okay? But we're not talking about that here. You talk to a man and he's like, yo, you feel that something's wrong. That's the right man, okay? 9 times out of 10, when I talk to the multitudes of women in my past, they tell me they met the perfect person once or twice. And you may have too. You still may have a chance. But I'm going to tell you something here. I'm going to tell you a little trick about alpha males. Alpha males don't fit in with everybody else. They're only 10 to 15% of the population. Maybe less than that. I'm sorry. It's just that simple, okay? They don't play games. You can see it in their eyes. They're looking at you like, don't fuck it up. You can sense it. You can feel that energy. But you'll say in your deepest heart, I don't got time for that. Because you want to do things your way. This is the flaw. Okay, now, how to avoid a psychopath? Now, I'm going to call him a sociopath. Someone who basically feeds off the people in general. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, but I'm going to say it's the sociopath. Because a sociopath is unstable. They need to interact with people in order to act the fool. Because true psychopaths who are introverted don't hang around people. Intelligent people don't really hang. They're not social. Okay, now you may read the definition of psychopath as someone who is basically social. Not likely. Trust me on that. People call a narcissist a psychopath. They call the Joker a psychopath. Okay, they get them terms mixed up. But over time, definitions change over the years. Just like the word atheist has changed over the years. The word simp has changed over years. Mathematical equations has changed over the fucking years. But think about a sociopath as someone who's completely unstable. who likes to socialize, who causes trouble and drama in their lives, okay? All right? That's a sociopath. And they're not antisocial. Social means they're social. So social path. They take a social path. Now, the definition now these days, it says now they're antisocial. And then a psychopath is social. I'm like, no. Psychopaths protect themselves. Why would they be social? Psychoanalyticals. They think more. Okay, why would they waste their time? But if you met a psychopath who has your negative intentions to hurt you and to chop your body parts up, okay, this is why I tell women be careful, because you can't just, oh, I'm going to take your money, I'm going to go to court. That's your ass. You fucked. Because you fucked with the wrong psychopath. Just remember, if he puts all that shit on the table and none of them questions are basically death, okay, in any kind of relation. I usually tell females in a sense, I get your family cursed. I give them a little heads up. I'm like, give them a little hint saying, yeah, try to squeeze it in there. I'll get your families because I'm giving you a way out. I'll give you a way out. It's not like I'm just going to completely trap you or some shit. I'm only going to trap you because your own lies, you fall on your own lies. You fall on your own sword. I usually tell females that in the long run. Okay? Not in the long run, but I tell them early. I tell them I could be a psychopath. People call me a psychopath sometimes. That's okay. If I'm just being honest with you, don't lie. Don't make up stories. I'm just trying to protect myself. I'm trying to make sure that you don't go behind my back, okay, without talking to me. That's all. So, you may see the signs as fearful signs. But I'm telling you right now, those are the better guys to be with. Trust me on that. If you want to take you far into the woods, you better be ready. You better get yourself ready. Okay. Not your families can't help you. Your families can't help you. You got to do things cleverly, intelligently, not manipulatively in the negative sense, but you can sense it. If you feel fear in your head, the first thing you fear, most of the time that's the right man. I guarantee you that. Okay? Now, if you feel comfortable with a male, it's more like you do feel a whole lot. That's not the right type of male to be with. Because most women like drama, okay? Especially in the developed countries in the world. They like drama. I'm talking about developed countries, I'm like they like them thugs. Okay, all right, you already know that. We already know Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Okay, and you know how it is. Okay, in America, the dirtiest whore in the world is right in America, and I'm right here. So that's all I really wanted to say, y'all girls. Okay, understand that if you feel some fear in your mind, start asking questions. Are you ready for this type of relationship? Are you going to explore communication better? Are you going to learn from him? Because psychopaths. Psychoanalytical. They seem like they're narcissists, but they're not. Okay, just ask them, why did you sound like? Ask questions, because if you ask questions, you start to open doors. Asking questions can help a lot of people live longer, but most people don't. They just get afraid and they run away, and that's when you lose out. I've never lost out on a female in my fucking life. I never encountered a female that I encountered and she had that high of a standard. She never did. She just followed my lead because I have the gift of gab. I know how to talk. And I'm not really that sexual. I'm not really a sexual creature, okay? I'm only sexual at certain times, okay? In the day or in the month or some shit like that. I have females jump on me and I'm like, get off of me. It's not the time. I'm not in the fucking mood. It's not because your pussy's not juicy enough. Alright? Yeah, I'm crazy, okay? And I'm a good crazy, not a bad crazy. Now, a bad crazy, however, is what the bad women like. They like bad crazy. I remember this one female who got her shit completely knocked out of her face. She still loved that dude. But there's more men who go through suffering than that. More men are abused in relationships, okay? Because they don't know how to get out of it or they're afraid. But there are women who get abused. I know about who they was. Lots of blood. Lots of blood. I said, why would you stay to that dude? I remember this girl, Joanne, I was talking to, and I was thinking, why are you being with a dude who like to abuse you physically, okay? Is something wrong with the pussy? Okay, something wrong with your mouth? Maybe it's she opens her mouth too much, okay? If a man wants to put his hand on him, that makes him too much of a man. To me, that's what it makes, okay? But anyway, I digress here. Please understand, if you feel that forward head fear, that's the right man. Because you've been taught wrong. You didn't have a father figure to introduce the man to the another man. Me, I like to meet your father. I want to meet your father. I'm not going to beat your father's ass. Okay? I just want to meet your father, okay? But other than that, I take care of you real well. And, of course, we got some sort of lines that shouldn't be crossed and I want to talk to the father about it. So you won't get yourself in trouble. And then I'll give you a way out, but you ain't robbing me now. He ain't robbing me, and you ain't robbing me. So we got that shit clear, okay? Other than that, because I would never abuse a female because I'm a holy man. Gotta be honest in my word, right? But anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. How to know, this video is called How to Know Intuitively if he's a good man. I've already explained it to you. Now, if he's not a good man, he won't lay down nothing on the table. He won't, you see this shit, he won't lay nothing down. He just go with the flow. He won't tell you what he feels. That's the man you're not to be with, okay? Because he's coming from the real McCoy. I told you already. So many women I've talked to, so many women tell me the same shit. Oh, no, I was trying to... No, he had no order. That guy didn't have no order. So many guys, even around where I'm living at, don't got no order in their life. And then they get a bitch knocked up. And then you be complaining about he ain't got no money. No, it wasn't supposed to be like that in the first place. You just fucked up because you didn't have a father figure. You don't want to learn what the real man wants. Not those guys you just attracted to. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just telling you like it is. Peace.